If I had to choose one word to describe my mother, it would be positive.
Very endearing.
Intelligent, cheerful, and accepting.
Selfless.
Enthusiastic.
She's caring.
Christ-like. Smart.
Precious.
Persistent.
Exceptionally kind and caring.
Proper.
Well-read.
She's an angel.
She's cultured and she's generous.
Determined.
She is intelligent.
A social butterfly.
Sensitive to people's feelings.
Thoughtful.
Dramatic.
Stupendous and fabulous.
Artistic. She's diplomatic.
Grandma is a woman of class.
Wise. Grandmother. Sophisticated.
Amazing. Almost practically perfect in every way. One of my favorite things about my mom is she's willing to do just about anything.
I love that Grandma loves to read and that she gave me that gift as well.
She's fun to talk to, and she's very engaging and makes you feel special.
Favorite thing about Grandma is her hair.
Always trying to take care of everybody, even when we're trying to take care of her.
I'd have to say the favorite thing about my mother is that she's so tolerant and patient with me. She's been awesome. If it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Favorite thing about Grandma is how devoted she is to the gospel and how she never wavers in her faith.
She's always so interested in my life. She always wants to know what's going on, and she's always willing to talk, and she makes me feel loved.
And I learned so much about being a person, a mom, from her.
My favorite thing about Grandma is how she is always thinking of everyone else and making sure everyone else is happy and well taken care of, and she always says that before she even starts to think about herself at all.
How she can deal with everything in such a graceful way.
Because she never forgets a birthday. We can always count on Grandma's card in the mail.
Things aren't going right, you can talk to Mom and always get a boost, and she will be right there for you to make things right. That's what I love about her.
To me, she is the epitome of always thinking of someone else, always being concerned for the other person.
Always thinks the best of other people and gives them the benefit of the doubt.
Always got a good attitude.
She also has the best manners out of anyone I've ever met.
I like how she's always reading a book. And it's never the same book. Like, every time I glance back, she's reading a different book. And so, that's pretty impressive to me.
She always makes sure that everyone's taken care of. I think that's a wonderful attribute.
She's positive all the time about anything, no matter what's going on. I knew my mom was a woman of faith.
The family reunions we've done, those have been the best.
I think it's the little things that I remember the most. Papers would be typed for me. I'd wake up in the morning and there'd be a dress hanging in my doorway, all ironed and ready to go, that she had been making for me. I wanted to play with my mom all the time. She was my best friend. We read Shakespeare together, and we would read a line and she would tell me what it meant. And then we'd read another line, and when you do a book that way, it takes a really long time. She was so patient.
So my favorite memory is of Grandma and Grandpa making corned beef hash in the morning on the family reunion campouts.
Take the girls every summer to go spend a week with my mom and dad. And that was just the greatest week because we would just have fun the whole week we were there. I could bring my projects, I could do whatever I wanted. She'd help with the girls, we'd swim, we'd play, she'd cook all the food, and I could just be a kid again.
Through our married life, every time we had a baby, she was always there to help us for a couple weeks. And you never felt like you were being intruded upon. We loved having her.
Things that, some fond memories that I have of us, being me, Rachel, and you, are when we were out at your place. We were able to pick all your oranges and stuff, hang out for the weekend, and then cook you a good meal, which was always fun to be with close family.
I think the best memory that I have, is when she took my mission call papers and she drove out to work at the gas station. And in tears, she gave me my call, and we read it together, and we were able to learn that I was going to Ecuador. It was just the two of us, just a precious moment, just the both of us.
My sisters were younger. We'd go to Fresno all the time, and whenever we did, we'd always run right to the front door and give Grandma hugs and kisses, and then we'd go straight to the guest room because she had candy bars hiding in the drawers for us, and that was always great.
My favorite memory is a couple years back during a reunion. We went on a hike, because we go on hikes every reunion, and there was one time we were just going along the hills and all the cousins had run ahead, but instead of following everybody else, I stayed back and I walked with Grandma the whole way and made sure she made it okay, and it was just fun walking with her and having a good time.
I'd have to say some of the fondest memories with you, Mom, was playing golf. It was with you and Dad. A few times it was me and you, and that was always good fun. And yeah, that's just one of the many fond memories I have of you.
Going to their house every summer for the week and playing in the pool for all that time, and then playing games and dominoes, because I remember she was the one who taught us how to play dominoes, so that was fun.
Daddy did not know how to pronounce R. Everybody say R. You say R? Derek, say R. And so great-grandma Tanner took Daddy down to California, flew him down to California, where I sat on the couch with great-grandma Tanner, and she practiced with Daddy how to say R, and where to put my tongue, R. And so that was my favorite memory because Grandma helped me learn how to speak correctly.
She doesn't remember this, but so many times I barged into her room and she'd be on her knees praying. I think she prayed all the time, because every time I saw her she was on her knees.
Well, just the fact that she was able to go to the reunion in Oxnard. We all want her there so badly that we just all found ways to make it work, and just knowing that, you know, I hate thinking about it. It was a rough time, but she pulled through. And that's why she's so persistent.
I came down with Nicholas for, I think it was like a week when we were little kids, and we went to Blackbeard's and went on the slides and went to Storybook Land. I think that's what it was called. And that's where I learned to like tomatoes, because Grandma put seasoning salt on them, and so that's why I learned that tomatoes are actually yummy.
One of my favorite times with Grandma is when I got to come early before the rest of the family and hang out with her and Grandpa, and I got to go to the hospital and volunteer with her and bring flowers to people and just spend quality time with her.
I love being on Mom's team when we would win. She was always such a good sport. Then again, I love when Mom wasn't on my team because she didn't mind losing, and so that was she was always a good sport that way.
My favorite memories would be her coming to stay with us with Grandpa, and the other one would be when we got to go for a week in the summer and play in the pool and play games, and they would take us to Burger King, and we always really liked that. That was a lot of fun.
My fondest memory of her was way back when we went to Yosemite, and we did the whitewater kayaking in those inflatable kayaks. I'm pretty sure I was with Grandma, and I was terrified that we would flip over, and she would assure me like that we weren't going to flip over, and so I felt safe.
I just remember laughing so hard that she wet her pants once, and that just busted everybody up, or we would laugh until we started crying. Those are some good times.
Sit there and encourage me, tell me how beautiful I was, how beautiful my eyebrows were. I must have been pretty ugly, because all she did was tell me how pretty I was. I think she wanted to help my self-esteem.
I'm so grateful to have been accepted and loved and married into this family where she's the matriarch and she loves everyone.
I'm grateful for the foundation that you gave me in the gospel. And I love you.
Good. Happy birthday. I hope you're surprised. And I love you.
Grandma, I love you. And happy birthday.
I love you, Grandma. I love you so much, and I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Love you. Bye.
Happy 80th birthday, Mom. Love you.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you.
Happy birthday, and I do love you so much.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you.
You have a lot to be proud of with your great family and all your kids and all the things you've accomplished.
Just want you to know, Mom, that I love you. You're the best. Bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma, and I love you.
So Grandma, I love you, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Have a great one.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you. You're the best.
Happy 90th, 80th. Sorry.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you. I'm so glad that you're my grandma and that you have taught us so much about what life is all about and being good and kind. And I love the just sense of intelligence that you've instilled in all of us in loving learning and life and books and music and the arts and theater and all of those good things. Happy birthday.
She's a gift, and being her son has been a wonderful thing because she's been my mother, and she's been the most precious thing that I've ever had.
She's been a great mom. So because of that, I have to wish my mom a very happy birthday. Tell her that I love her. Thanks a whole lot for giving me this disease of crying all the time.
You have led a very Christ-like life to all of us. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. You're 70 years young. Even though it says 80, you look 70. And I love you so much. Words can't express.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Grandma.
Hi Grandma, happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed this video that I made for you, and I just wanted to let you know that I love you so much and that I'm sorry I can't be there. I wish I could be there with everyone and see everyone. I'm gonna cry. So anyways, I hope you all have a great weekend. I love you and I can't wait to see you all in the reunion. Bye.
Making, what is it, the hash in the morning. What is it called?
Hash?
There's not hash browns. Corned beef hash.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Yeah.
Together with Grandpa, and
Start over.
She's amazing. Look what she produced. Me. Huh.
One word to describe Grandma.
Fabulous.
What?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Stupendous.
Sing some song. I have no idea what the song was, but it'd be something sing-songy.
You're not all recording this, right?
Yeah, I am.
You're in trouble if you are.
I can do this, so you can edit that out.
Yeah, or it'll be on the
good.
blooper reel, okay?
Great.
So, oh, look what you did. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. An adjective to describe Grandma.
Does that mean one word that describes
Yeah.
Us when our parents would go out of town. That was always fun to have her and Grandpa come stay with us. And
don't you do that?
Double chin. I don't want a double chin.
You don't have a double chin.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Grandma. We love you.